Does an NFL player need a family office? Sure, they do. Unless you want to be one of those people on 30 for 30 talking about how they had $100 million and lost it all. So, compared to other sports, NFL players have a very short career. There are plenty of guys like Kobe Bryant who played for 20 years in the NBA, but you don't find people like that in the NFL. The NFL has the shortest career length of any professional sport. People wreck their backs, their knees, they get concussions. So the average NFL player only plays for 3.5 seasons. And the average NFL salary is $5.2 million. And $5.2 million might sound like a lot, but you're only going to see about half of that. Why only half? Because of everything that comes out before you get it. You have to pay your agent, you have to pay federal tax, and you have to pay state tax. And if you think that you live in a state that doesn't have tax, like Florida or Texas, and it doesn't apply to you, that's wrong. Because other states have what's called a jock tax. So if you live in a state like Texas or Florida that has no tax, and you play in a state that has very high tax, like California, they will look at how much you were paid, figure out how many of those were played in their state, and they will take a percentage of that and charge you tax on it. So 5.2 million on average, you're losing half of that before you even see it. And then you have a 3.5 year on average career, and that money has to last you for the rest of your life. And you may have CTE, you may have a bad back, bad knees, other things that require rehab. That's a difficult position to be in, especially if you want to make that money last for the rest of your life and have income in retirement. If you want to have generational wealth to pass on to your kids, if you want to put that money into investments so that you'll have your money work for you instead of you just working for your money. And that's what a family office does for you. So just like you could hire a lawyer, a dentist, a doctor one-on-one, a family office sort of puts all those people together under one roof and lets them communicate with each other so they all know what you're trying to achieve, and they'll help you do things to minimize taxes. They'll help you vet investments so that you don't just invest in the nightclub or restaurant that your brother-in-law opened. They'll help you ensure that the money you get is enough to secure your retirement and your medical needs, and hopefully enough to pass on generational wealth to your children so that they can do whatever they want with their lives. That's what a family office is for. So if you'd like to work with me, I'm a lawyer with 25 years experience. I literally drafted the rules for family offices and hedge funds while I was in the government. And you can get in touch with me through my website, turnkeyfamilyoffice.com. And like and subscribe to this channel so that you'll see future updates and future videos that I'll be putting out. And I'll prove to you I'm a lawyer right now by giving you the disclaimer. This website is for educational and informational purposes only, is not intended to be legal advice, and does not create an attorney-client relationship between you and I, and there is no duty for me to update any information provided. In other words, I'm a lawyer, but I'm not your lawyer, and if you have specific legal questions dealing with your specific situation or financial questions about your circumstances, you should talk to your own legal or financial advisor, which is not me. So that's for that. Thanks for that. Have a great day, everyone. And as I said, you can get in touch with me through my website, turnkeyfamilyoffice.com.